stop for a second. How many hours did you spend on your phone today? How many times did you open Tinder, scroll Instagram Reels, refresh TikTok, or tell yourself, one more bet and I'll win it back? If the answer is too many, this message is for you. I'm not here to preach to you. I'm here to show you how your brain was hijacked and how you take control back. Dopamine is not the happiness chemical. Dopamine is anticipation. It spikes when your brain thinks a reward might come. Thousands of years ago, it helped humans survive by chasing food and opportunity. Today, it activates every time you check a notification, swipe right, refresh your feed, or place another bet. Social media apps, gambling platforms, and dating apps all use the same psychological weapon: variable rewards. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose, sometimes you get attention, sometimes you get ignored. That uncertainty traps your brain in an endless loop, exactly like a slot machine. Instagram, TikTok, Tinder, gambling apps, they all run on the same system. And when your brain gets overloaded with constant stimulation, real life starts feeling empty. Motivation disappears. Focus weakens. Real conversations feel harder. Ordinary life becomes boring. The apps are not helping you pass time. They are consuming your attention, your energy, and eventually, your identity. Dating apps sell the illusion of connection. Every match gives you a dopamine spike. But real relationships are built on trust, time, vulnerability, and presence, things an app cannot provide. And the uncomfortable truth is simple. If you found real love immediately, you would stop using the app. Their business model depends on keeping you searching, swiping, and doubting yourself. Many men end up more isolated, less confident, and emotionally exhausted after spending months trapped inside these platforms. Gambling is even worse. First, they let you win a little. Your brain explodes with dopamine and starts believing the system works. Then you lose. But by then, your brain is already addicted to recovery. One more bet, one more chance. That cycle destroys finances, relationships, self-respect, and mental health. This is not weakness. It is a billion-dollar industry engineered to exploit human psychology. Social media itself is not evil, but passive consumption is dangerous. Short-form content is destroying attention spans. People struggle to finish books, focus on conversations, or sit still with their own thoughts. Platforms profit from outrage, comparison, insecurity, and endless distraction because emotional people scroll longer. But you can take your mind back. Stop being only a consumer and become a creator. Build something. Learn something. Write something. Train your algorithm intentionally with knowledge, fitness, philosophy, business, and real skills instead of mindless entertainment. Protect the first and last hour of your day from screens. Delete the apps and use your browser instead to create friction. Small resistance weakens addiction. For the next 90 days, rebuild yourself. First, remove the poison. Delete gambling apps, dating apps, unnecessary notifications, and endless scrolling habits. Then build discipline. Read daily, learn a real skill, exercise, spend time with real people, and create more than you consume. Eventually, your attention improves, your mind becomes calmer, and technology stops controlling your life. The system profits from weak attention. Weak people scroll more, click more, watch more, gamble more, and consume more. And they call it freedom. But real freedom is knowing what shapes your mind and choosing differently. If you made it this far, part of you is already waking up. Now take one real step. Small, but real. Delete one app. Reclaim 1 hour. Take your life back.